Hi. All right. Which one? No. Actually, yeah. We'll replace the. Oh yeah, that one. We'll replace that one. Okay. I'm gonna replace that one. All right. We aren't attending memorial service tomorrow. Okay. Well, that was a decision you made, and that's okay. All right. Let's go ahead and do a collective message. Let's just see what's going on with y'all's what you're creating, okay? Or we can do like a collective. What final rituals does the collective need to do under the new moon energy? Now that things have changed, things like that, what does the collective need to be made aware of? What does the collective need to know? I need the truth and the truth only. We went to RSVP and it was full. Oh, okay. Well, that's a good thing. I mean, it would have been overwhelming. Happy Venus Day, happy Friday. Happy Venus Day, happy Friday. Happy Venus Day, happy Friday. All right. We were told to wait so they could do it out and told today no more room, so we aren't going. Okay. All right, let me see. What does the collective need to know? What does the collective generally need to know? It's the tone. Who is this message for? All right, we're gonna call out some energy. Who is this message for? Who is this message for? I need the truth and the truth only. Yeah, that's what I told Angel. Okay. Who is this message for? I need the truth and truth only. This is for people that give it their all at work. Okay, damn. We are really talking to a collective here. Okay, so trigger warning to this collective. So this collective that I'm talking to might have scars on their face, and I do understand that one. I have pimple scars, but I also have a scar from a cat. So there's mine, but you might have, trigger warning, gone through like a broken nose situation, okay? That could have been through an accident of some sort, or something, you know, in your life kind of happened, okay? But you don't have like necessarily a straight nose, or you're very conscious about your nose, but honestly, you're probably gorgeous, okay? And you have textured hair, so it can be wavy, it can be curly, we have darker tone colors, okay? It could be super kinky as well. Look at these big hoops, okay? So this is all the representations of the collective, okay? Just as a heads up. This is the collective that we're looking at. The green features, the lips, the emotional eyes, the hardened but soulful eyes as well, okay? Beautiful. So this is, if this resonates with you, okay, brown hair, okay, brown hair, naturally brown, maybe you dye it, maybe you can, some of the collective has strawberry blonde hair as well, okay, so just kind of be aware of that. It's beautiful. I'm talking to you. If this looks like you, I'm talking to you, okay? We got, you know, Melly in here, Els, Laura, me, hi, other Laura's, right? I did hear Linda, so, and Lindsay, okay? I heard Megan as well, okay? And I heard Kelly, okay? But this doesn't necessarily have to mean that these are your names or people. This could be people you know. This could be a job you work at, okay? I heard on R, okay, Ralph. I did hear Ralph very clearly. Ralph. Okay, so just kind of be aware of that. Beautiful. All right. Okay, what do you need to know? So this is some of the collective. Okay, I heard energy. I heard battery upgrade. Okay, so this collective needs to, you know, change your batteries out. Basically, it's time to replace the battery that you have, the energetic band, and that's what's going to be happening for you. Okay, so think of it like I hate to use this term because we're not technology, but if we look at it from the lens of technology, when at the end of the 5 years when the phone's up, they ask us to upgrade, or they ask us to move up, or you have to, you know, essentially like tune up your phone, basically. You know what I'm saying? I love it, Melly. Okay. I love it, I love it, I love it. So, I don't know why I heard Pink Daisy Duke. So you could have been a Katy Perry fan. Maybe you're not one anymore, but you could have been a Katy Perry fan at one point. Or as well, that was the last little random. Okay. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? All right. The manifestations that you have done are a success. Okay, you're moving past survival mode. Okay, so just kind of be aware of that. Okay, I can hear this very loudly, very clearly. You need to celebrate yourself more. You don't have to, like, yes, it sucks that we have to be strategic about the way we celebrate ourselves with the budget that we have right now, but you still need to continue to show up and celebrate yourself and transmute all that energy that you got throughout the day, because it's super important for you to, you know, continue to master your alchemy, because as you know, feel the emotions that you feel, you know, you transmute your reality right in front of you, especially with every smile, with every encounter, with every happen chance. People end up, you know, kind of helping you out in the moment, because this is the karma that you racked up. You racked up good karma for people to be there for you, because you have put out so much of this into the world. And as an astrologer, like, that is something that what you put out will be mirrored back to you. Like it's not that simple. It's way more complex than that, than people realize. But when you are able to overcome what you put out there, and you can intentionally choose what to put out there so that it can amplify or mirror back or create itself in reality. And that's what, you know, astrology, especially Vedic astrology, is like all about. Okay, I feel like the method, so we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. The method that you were, so this could take some time. I'm hearing a couple months, so June, right? Okay, June is a big year. July, we have a lot of water. Okay, with the Knight of Wands in reverse, right? With the Knight of Wands in reverse, it's almost like this energy here of like the road is open, you know, you are leveling up to do a new form of magic or tap in, so that it can instantly kind of, you can grasp it when you walk into the room. Okay, and if you're not there, you'll be building those building blocks to kind of get to a point, but you have to trust yourself. And where you are at right now with magic, you don't trust that your presence gives that off, mostly because you keep giving up on yourself, or you don't try hard enough, or something's going on. I'm not trying to trigger the collective, but I'm being dead serious. Okay, so this collective, like, you opened up all the doors, but now it's time for you to show up. But I can feel that this collective is achy or tired or still healing and things like that, and so you're only able to show up a portion of yourself. So what this collective now is doing is like the finalization. So Spirit already knew that this would happen. Okay, and I'm a little relieved that Spirit knew that this would happen, because when we say yes to these, you know, missions, to these contracts, or to these spiritual entities for any means necessary, so that you can be a vessel, or so that you can work alongside, or however it is that you view your alchemy and things like that, right? But whenever you're practicing and things like that, like, you have to, they trust you and you trust them, and it can be hard because they can see you but you can't see them, but you learn to see them, you learn to hear them, you learn to be around them 24/7, that they've been there the whole time, and that they've been talking to you the whole time, but they don't talk the way that you're used to being talked to, because they're not from this reality anymore, which is not the end of the world. Anyway, So it takes a lot of mental, spiritual, emotional, and physical juice for you to, you know, tap in or reach there. For some, like this, there's a version, you burn yourself out or you do too much. You do too much. And it's okay that you do too much. It's just, and yes, it's very disciplined. And the reason why you need to do too much is because you were put on this planet not only to do it for yourself because you had to protect yourself, but to teach others, because there was going to always be a collective that was going to be in service of this, like that was going to be needing to do this as long as, you know, we were living in the current environments that we were living under. Everyone knows what I'm talking about when I say that, and you should know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. Anyway, so what's it called? And so your battery runs out quickly, or quicker than they were wanting it to, I guess, because, and you're more powerful than you realize that you are, but you don't know that you are because you haven't fully unlocked it, but you're starting to unlock it because you're heading into the unknown, into the direction that they're pointing, into the scary darkness or whatever that's headed right in front of you. And you are just walking forward because you know, like, it might look like, am I just walking aimlessly? Am I just, is this never ending? Have I gone crazy? Why is there a turkey on the side of the road? Is that a peacock? You know, like, there's a whole million things that are going on with you as you're walking this road. And I promise you, like, you're going to be so happy, grateful, and thankful at the end of this freaking road, because you're not going to recognize yourself. You're going to feel like you played reality. You're going to feel probably like an Aries. You probably feel like an Aries, because Aries always be feeling like they be concocting the most. They always, you know, have like, they always, you know, want to scheme upon scheme upon scheme upon scheme. They'll unlock secrets because they're so, you know, tight with the sun. Okay, and the sun does have a major effect on the Aries zodiac sign. Okay, and I just feel like, and this is creation energy, this is the beginning, this is our mental state. Okay, and the animal of Aries is a ram, for stubborn, for freaking pushing forward, right? Being silly as well, or finding a way around, or being like witty. Okay, anyway, and it's going to be a very important energy, oof, to really, honestly, reversal this shit. I'm not even, there's no other, like, that's literally what I heard, so that's what I'm gonna use. It's gonna be uncomfortable. It's going to be uncomfortable. Yep, I won't lie. I know I can be either at any point. It's going to be uncomfortable, really, truly. We have the Temperance card here as well, okay? It's going to be uncomfortable with all the new things that you're learning, and as you're implementing them, and as you're perfecting them, and blah, 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 blah. But it is going to be way better than your, like, if you were to compare it, like, face routines, right? Like, there is the 50 product face routine that costs you $1,000 every day, you know, that you use that, and then, you know, make it last, hopefully. And then there's like the $20 face routine, the $30, or maybe the $50 rate, you know. And if you go to the thrift store, there's millions of ways that you can get the same stuff. Okay, and I just feel like, you know, just because it works doesn't mean it's the most efficient for you. The magic. Okay, there are multiple avenues and outlets. That's why multiple streams of magic exist. And while some forms of magic will allow you to, you know, carve a path through and essentially magicate, ritualize under this stream of magic, it won't happen for long, or you'll get karma for it. You'll end up, you know, it won't end well for you. It might start well for you, but it won't end well for you. And because of that, Spirit is legitimately like, yeah, we're gonna redirect you because you went far right, bro. We went far away. And we need you to do a big U-turn, and we're going to expedite you because you were walking this whole time. So we're gonna put rollerblades on you, or we're gonna put you in a car now. Basically, let's go at the speed of light. So that's what this energy is gonna feel like. So this breath of fresh new air, or these new batteries that you're going to be getting, this new sight, this new energy, requesting for it as well, requesting for it to be bestowed upon as well. Okay, that's something. You're going to start to see the birthing of the new you, and the birthing and reversal energy of all of your worth, all of your material worth. Okay, so just kind of be aware of that. Beautiful. Let me see. For those of us that have been putting intentions into our social media business, it is going to be working out very well for you. Okay, I did hear really loudly, if you have Libra placements in the second house, if you have Gemini placements in the second house, or Mercury in your second house, or even in your first house, even in your 10th house, those are locations where they're indicators, you know, that your business, how you can market your business and things like that. But pay attention to where Aries is ruling, because that is also like major influence in one kind of like moment, if that makes sense. Okay, because it's transmutation, it's Scorpion energy, which is still ruled by Mars. Okay, so just kind of be aware of that. All right. I feel like this collective is going to be able to be part of a community, but I feel like this community might work like a matriarchy. Not necessarily that it's going to be a matriarchy, but it is like a matriarchy. Like, I feel like evolution is going to happen, or it's happening already, and evolution inside of you is going to be happening. The way that you used to think about things, the way that you used to move about the world, the way that you do magic, the way that you do anything, the way that you express yourself, the way that you wake up, the way that you breathe, all of it is about to have a new flip of the switch of the hat. Something's about to activate. You know, there's some Jupiterian energy coming in, or some Cancerian energy as well. Okay, this does feel, you know, rebellious though with Aquarius here. This is ancestors setting the right tone and the right foot forward. Ancestors are setting the right foot forward. Ancestors are having the final say. Ancestors are setting it right. Ancestors are not, even if you can't, okay, they're gonna take the reins, because ancestors are like, this is too important, we have to push you right now, and we're gonna push ourselves. And everyone, and this, whatever you can't handle, you know, this is a co-collaboration. Like, we are with you on this. Like, you are not alone. Like, it's okay that you do less, because you have that relationship with us. You earned it. You earned it. You can request some things, or change the way, the nature of your relationship with your spirits is changed. It's not gonna not be changed. You are changed. You are going to be changing. Your ideas about the way that you look at everything in reality is going to be changing. And this is because of evolution. This is because of higher mind, because you're going to be walking like a priestess, or a priest, or a spiritual entity. Like, you are going to be walking in your boots. I don't know why I heard that. So boots could be significant. Kiss and boots, if you are a fan of Kiss and Boots, that could be significant. Damn. Okay. Oh my gosh, what's his name? Puss in Boots. I said Kiss and Boots. You might have a kiss. That's probably why I said kiss, because you might go to like a late night. So some of the collective, let's get some cards on the love life here. Kiss in Boots. All right, you either might go square dancing, or you might end up on a date of some sort where you're wearing boots and you kiss the man, right? Okay, but Puss in Boots for, I don't know if there's like another movie of that one coming out, but if you go hang out with friends and they mention this is very specific. I did hear Ashley very loudly, okay? And Brenda. I heard of Brenda too. Cantu. I heard Cantu as well. Interesting. Never heard her last name before. Alright, beautiful. Okay. What's going on with this collective's love life? I feel like this collective is not going to get as many interruptions in their love life the way that they were. Finally, we have some movement forward with this collective. So just kind of be aware of that. Alright. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Damn. So this collective is going to be introduced to their divine masculines, people that are capable of being, you know, and this collective, take it as it resonates, because masculine energy here is spiritual. So this isn't related to gender necessarily, okay? But I do feel like this collective is really, you're moving forward. You're already in a relationship, or you're about to get into a relationship. But either way, there is so much success coming for you regarding, you know, your relationship and the sense of direction on where you're going to be going. You are creating this. There is no more obstacles in the way anymore. There is no more obstacles in the way anymore. Tunnel vision to your goals. No more distractions. Okay, no more distractions. And it is going to be flowing like love. It's going to be flowing like a river. It's going to be flowing smoothly. You're not going to be the one always, you know, putting the boundaries here or building the bridge. You're going to be very like on point or very vocal to your partner, and so he still needs to heal 50%, but that's okay, because this is workable with you, and you're able to basically like handle it from here, kind of thing. Like, you have the magic, okay? So just be aware of that. He's already done some healing or something, okay? Some of this collective, you know, has done some candle healing. Some of this collective, you know, divinates, or that you're spiritual as well. You trust your intuition, you follow your gut, you follow your spirit, you follow, you know, your discernment, you follow what spirit's trying to tell you, okay? So just be aware of that. And you were very 1,000, you know, you were very 1,000 with this. You're going to be very 1,000 if you haven't met this partner. But for those of us that are in the relationship, you were very 1,000, and you're just going to watch your partner level up or fit into the shoes that he said that, or they said, right, that they could fit into, because this could still be a feminine, a masculine woman, if that makes sense, okay? So just kind of be aware of that. It's not necessarily just like a masculine like man. It could be a masculine woman as well, okay? So this is essentially what I got for the collective. Oof. All of the concepts, ideas, and, you know, intuitive downloads that you've been cryptomancying, basically, right? Putting the pieces together. Your life is a puzzle piece, and you put the pieces together to get the picture and see clearly, right? Whatever it is that they want you to see in the moment, and they base a story forms, right? And you get told everything that's coming your way, or coming for the collectives, or whatever the case may be. There is going to be an easier way. Right now, it is hard for some of us, especially those of us that still have a lot of ego work to do. But it's okay, because when I say a lot, I don't mean like a whole lot, like you're 50% of the way and you have 50% more, and that's okay, right? But that 50% that you did do has already brought you many amazing, beautiful, wonderful miracles. But the second portion of the 50 is going to be that peace and prosperity, and you really trusting that it's going to come together, or it's going to be okay, and that your voice is enough, your talismans are enough, you know, and when necessary, your candles are enough, right? So just kind of be aware of that, incorporating elements infused or associated to the goals that you are, you know, wanting to reach, okay? So that is what I have for the collective. All right, I send back all divine teams, and I close all the portals. Okay, beautiful. Melly, did you want to get on the list for a channel song? Let me know. And then if there's any subscriber that wants to get on the list for a channel song, let me know. All right. Or knock in the boots. And then I saw a lot of comments here. That's what I told Angel. I have a scar on my forehead. Yeah. I won't lie. I know I can be either at any point most of the time. And then when I dig my heels in. Yep. Learning that now. My girlfriend wants to start streaming her tarot on TikTok. Do you think she has a chance of being successful? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Everyone has a chance of being successful, but she has to be consistent. But I left TikTok, so tell her good luck. I set back on divine teams and I close all the portals. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and work on my candles after Melly's channel song, and just we'll wait basically, because there are candles, there are clients on the list that aren't on the live, but that's okay. But I worked them earlier. One of them, right, is right here. Bam, done. And she's going on a date tomorrow, so it already worked. So I was like, good job. Yeah, love it. All right, cool. Anyways, I send back all divine tunes and I close all the portals and I call for Melly. Karen, tell my kindness, you can't fix, Karen, tell my kindness, you can't fix, Karen, tell my kindness, you can't fix, I connect with you. Emotional, spiritual maps, emotional, spiritual maps, emotional, spiritual maps, go. Show me the truth, I'm stolen, show me the truth, I'm stolen, show me the truth, I'm stolen. No one else your energy, attachment, no one else your deities, and no one else your ancestors. Why bring up thanks to the gods and goddesses? Why bring up thanks to vibrational beings? Why bring up thanks to the folk saints? Why bring up thankful for the truth and truth, only connection, no misdirection? Why bring up thanks to the ancestors and same alignments for that I speak for you? Why bring up thanks to our higher selves? All right. Oh, thank you. All right, beautiful. Melly. What's our question? I hope it helps. I hope it helps. And since you know what's going on, because you're, we're almost finished here. I hope it helps. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and ask, is everything that you manifested going to appear in your new life after today? 3, 2, 1. The truth and truth only. Not necessarily that everything's going to appear, but it will get easier to obtain the goals. A lot easier, that it'll feel like butter is what I heard. Okay, so the work that you did was to essentially, you know, help prepare you to get permission to essentially request the things that you're going to be asking for now. Now when you ask, you're going to get a different answer. You're going to get a different door. You're going to get a different everything. But the trade-off is going to be that you need to use your voice, okay? So since you are an Aquarius rising, you know, you are here on this world to essentially like enchant onto the world and use your voice. So spirit is eagerly waiting for you to push past this mother eternal physique, for you to grow past this emotional state and move towards your authentic self that can be there for the collective and use your voice and of wisdom and speak confidently, you know, about what needs to be said, basically, you know what I'm saying? And so they're very eager. This is already naturally happening. It's been happening because now the mermaids are here. Now the mermaids are here. Okay, Salacia is gonna be coming. I highly recommend, even if you still love Hestia, I highly recommend that you work with Salacia. You will love it. and she is not an enemy to Aphrodite, which is good. And she is ruled by Neptune, and she can amplify that voice of yours. She can amplify all of the parts of you that you want amplified. But just careful, because Neptune does drive people crazy. Okay, but you'll be able to really turn up that Neptunian energy. Okay, she is a Roman goddess, and I just feel like you're gonna be very happy. And she helps with mermaids and sirens. Okay, so yeah, but I feel like Spirit really wants you to not be afraid to really swim in the waters that you were always meant to swim in, right? And for protection, you can always call on Santa, right? But it's time for you to really plunge into that figure in that you're still releasing, you know, this other version of you of like, you know, always being helpful, always being there for everyone, you know, or just family oriented. There's more to you. You're not just family oriented. Like, you are one of a kind and magical, and they can't wait to see you in your full whimsy. They can't wait to see you in your full authentic, and they can't wait to, you know, basically like put you back like on your true throne, basically, because the throne you're on right now is not amazing. I was gonna ask you if I needed to stop working with us. Yeah, like, you should. I really think you should. I think she's and I don't mean this in an offensive way towards her. I just think that she is eating off you more than she is giving to you. And so I just feel like Salacia would be a better fit for you. It is perfect. And you do have Santa to offset the Uranus, you know, that Saturnian energy, right? So yeah, like, it's not in any bad way to her. Do a rite of passage of, like, you know, kind of, you are part of the collective that, you know, your guides are switching. Okay, you're getting the right guides. Okay, so yes. So that's what you need to know. I stomach your team. So you're gonna be dreaming about mermaids a lot. I'm pretty sure. And you're gonna be asked to do a lot of mermaid rituals, maybe. And they're not the same, okay? They're not the same as the ones you've been doing. They're more like, they're very, very catered. Like, you do have to travel to bodies of water, whether you walk or whatever. Yeah. So and cowrie seashells are, just get them locally, like, or, you know, ethically sourced. Okay. But yeah, you know, but yeah, that's what I got for you. I'm very, very excited for you. Good job. Okay, I sent my divine teams and I closed all the portals. We're gonna go ahead and move forward to I had a dream I was yeah, that's where you're moving towards next. And it's okay to leave like, not in a rude way, right? She needs to move on to her actual children, not, yeah. So I feel like you're just gonna be very, very, very excited with Salacia, okay? Alright. I sent out my teams and I closed all the portals. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of the candles now. Here it is. But first, I already gave our the most beautiful woman, most beautiful goddess in the whole world, Aphrodite, her consecration. And I've given everyone their offerings, but I'm gonna do an extra connection with Santa because I love her. I love her. That's it. I love her. I love her so much, and we would not be here right now. You know, I always am appreciative of where we were a year ago. I'm really following my transits, and I'm in planetary energy right now, so I want to appreciate. It's beautiful Venus day. It's the new moon in Aries. I don't care how I feel. I just want to appreciate, being gratitude. I want to move forward. This feels like the true New Year. I keep saying New Year in my head, and I'm like, it's not the New Year. April 15th was the Vedic New Year, and it felt new, but because it felt like reality intensified in the heat of the sun. Okay, I don't know how to explain, but it almost felt like an actual rising of Earth was happening. But it's crazy because it comes, you know, at the physical, spiritual, emotional, mental destruction of endings or contracts ending. And it's like crazy because, you know, I think about the fact that historical figures said that the pen is mightier than the sword, and I think about it in realistic aspects. Like, laws are written on paper, but they cost us a lot. They can really have we can really have the toughest battles by things that are written down, because of diagnoses or because of legal actions and things like that. And people really like overlook that, okay? And it's just, it amazes me. It amazes me because in that aspect, you know, just like everyone in their mama that has a freaking awareness, even a little bit awareness at this point, you know, understands this concept in order to get ahead in America, right? Anyways, so I just find it all so fascinating. Anyway, we've been in insane waters is what I'm trying to get to. We've been in insane waters before, and we will outride these beautiful insane waters again. But what was I gonna say? This new beginning feels final. I can't explain it. Like, it just feels final. I feel like in the next few weeks, people are really going to be like, I don't think I'm the same person that I was before. If that makes sense. Okay, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what this feels like. And that's it. And that's it. We're doing a booster for, I already know who. And what do I want to? Yeah, it's fine, whatever. Okay. Let me go ahead and drink this. I think I'm going to test out sigil magic today. Usually, I'm very comfortable with inscribing on everything, but I have been getting pushed towards, you know, not needing to write the full contract down and them understanding, hey girl, I got you. Like, just say it or just pray it or just think it right to my ancestors and to the spirit. Like right now, I have such a strong connection with Metatron. It is insane. I never would have said this a year. I would have spit on my face or shoe if I would have said, oh yeah, I work with Metatron now. No, but I have such a very personal connection that happened, but not personal in the way that it's like individual. I mean unified, like collective people that have a connection to Metatron. I am part of that collective, and I wasn't before, and I'm aware of that. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyways, so the guidance has strengthened, and now my everyday guides, which are my ancestors, my higher self, Santísima Muerte, and Aphrodite and Hecate, but at different times of the week, not all in one go, unless I'm having an ADHD binging moment convo with them, right? and they've been having me practice sigil magic. So we're going to test that out today. I'm going to use the sigils that I normally use, but we're not going to write all the words down. You can write your birthday as well, and just the name, right? Okay. And so what I like to do when I put it is, I've noticed that it sets roots when it's under, because you have to think of it like, a lot of people will tell you to think of magic like you have to associate it to the element that you feel the most comfortable with. So for water, you have to think of it, you know, as flowing and like a river, and like you are the river, or you are the ocean, or it will come back to you, or it will show up, it'll push the wave, right? For earth, right, it's like you're letting it pot and grow, so it takes long. Okay. For air, you're speaking it, so you're flying towards it, like you are taking action so fast. It's pretty risky. You got stuff in your face, you're like, oh my god, I can't navigate, how the heck did I end up here? And usually a fire sign is usually the one that helps air, but air autocorrects fire, so it's like you guys are doing this in the air, if that makes sense. And then fire gets there, but they destroy their things in their path if they don't use it carefully, their magic, if that makes sense. Okay, so how you envision it, right, with fire, right, it's very powerful. It gives wisdom, it gives light, it gives inspiration, it gives truth, but also, you know, it can burn, right? We're very aware of that. So think of the element, and I like to use multiple elements. Also, another thing is all elements exist inside our body, so if you don't want physical representations of the element, that's okay. The way that air would look like in the element is you would use incense, okay? So just kind of be aware of that. So incense would be the thing. So this isn't considered fire, but it would be considered like hot air, so it would be a mixture of air and heat if you get it close to the candle. Okay, how you cleanse is dependent on you. Do you care about details? Are you OCD right now as you stand? Are you OCD? And do you care about details? And do you care that clockwise means forward and counterclockwise means backwards? Okay, because in traditional aspects of magic, in one way, shape, or form, they'll say, you know, this is backwards, this is forwards, matching the dial. But there are other forms of magic that do it opposite, because it's left, which is the feminine 13, or feminine energy, heading towards the right, which is the logical mind, right? So every person is different. And if you're a middle ground person or eclectic like me, you are going to, you know, what's the word? You're gonna probably notice that you're gonna do a lot of reversal or infinity energy, right? Where you're kind of keeping the equilibrium, okay? Which is why the guides that I named previous are gonna be guides that you either work for or work alongside or work with at one point in your life or another, okay? Because these guides are part of the Akashic records. They have access to the Akashic records. They give to the Akashic records. So even if you don't directly work with these guides, because maybe they trigger you, you're still working indirectly with them, because they provided the information that gave you access to this library, and that's where you're getting, you know, your information, your resource, right? When you replicate or when you channel what spirit is telling you, right? Anyway, so I already had cleansed all the candles, and there were orders on my list, and I haven't done mine, so I'm gonna go ahead and do mine today. Since I took care of the orders earlier, I am using clove and cinnamon, because you want to be in a commanding energy, okay? And this is the brand I'm grabbing. This is the brand I bought. I didn't buy it online. I could have, probably. It would have ran me cheaper, but I bought it from my local place to support them. And I also am going to use jasmine, because so clove and jasmine are very good for domination. They're also very good for authority, and they're also very good for you if you lack confidence, because of the collective reading, right? So now I'm switching hats and turning into the solutioner. So if you lack the confidence, you have already kind of herbs that are going to be helping protect you, give you that authority. You know, you want to be, I am testing out as well so that I can use this on more palette candles. Also, I'm gonna make my own recipe of this because I'm inspired by this, because I love her. So Moonlight and Sage made a Bye Bye Dusties, but this is just so that you can get more respect, and it's very good for business owners. So just as a heads up, for people not to waste your time and for your boundaries to be met and things like that. Okay, and I'm also going to use echinacea oil here in this one, which is very good for boundaries. It's very good for luck. It's very good for prosperity, and for my money ones, and also for my business to just be okay, like for the rest of the year. Like I'm going to also do my oil, okay, and then I'll do like a separate Money Loves Me, because I did end up liking Melly's Money Loves Me. This one is good. This one is good, and for if you need like a quick $25, a quick $50, I tried to bring it up to try to kind of alchemize it to see if it could amplify, and it caps at like 65, I noticed. So this is a very good like money everyday oil, right? This is like quick money, like a quick few tens or something like that. I don't know how to explain it, but this is quick money. Okay, so just kind of be aware of that. But so we're not gonna do that one. We'll just do that more of a like of an attraction type. I'm assuming it works like a magnet, but this one's calibrated at the $50, $65 range. It doesn't mean it can't amplify. It just means that we have to use other elements to kind of get it to work correctly, right? So those are my picks for the money portion of the rituals that I want to be using. I already did a blockbuster earlier. I had finished that other candle. I just didn't do it on the live because I was tired. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this one. So this one is basically just like a what's in alignment for me kind of candle, right? If you're going to work with Santa, then it needs to be a yellow candle or a gold candle, because back then that was the monetary value, okay? It wasn't paper green. But if you're going to work with another spirit, you know, make them aware. Santa's obviously of the world, so she is going to be very understanding if, you know, if you change you change it, right? You can write it in gold as well, and that amplifies it, because green is still associated to the heart chakra, which is emotion. Like money comes mostly from, you know, water, like mostly like, yes, earth makes a lot of money, but money flows like water, and money is used like water, and the deity associated to money is more of a water entity. So yeah. Anyway, I hope that all made sense. My gold isn't working, so I'm not going to fret, since I know I have a really good relationship with them. Another one that you could do if your gold's not gonna work is you could either do silver for money. I make money in my sleep, or divination on how to make money. You could do orange for success, or you could do red to bring it. Red is an original magic color. Red has been used traditionally for a really long time. It's still a very lucky color. It's associated to Aries. It's associated to Mars. It's associated to fire. So it wouldn't be the end of the world if you ended up using, you know, red. Okay? Beautiful. Or you could use blue. If you really tap into, align with, and vibe with, you know, the whole money comes to me like a river, okay? You can draw the sigil. I like to draw the sigil 3 times. That is my weird quirk, okay? And if I could, I'd draw it 4. I will draw it 3 times, not because of our 3rd dimension, not because of the law of 3, not because of the universe, not because of any of those reasons. Those are just side reasons. I draw it 3 times. 1, because I'm ADHD. 2, because what's it called? 3 is a personal lucky number in my astrology. Okay. And also 3 is the number of Earth, right? I mean, 4 and 3 and 4 are the numbers of Earth, are part of the numbers of Earth, right? 34 is the number of Earth, or one of the numbers of Earth. 36 is one of the numbers of Earth, Mother Gaia, right? So because I know all those things, I like to, that's why I associate, I'll use 1111, I'll use 717. That would be another like code that you could use to program to change your reality. 555, you can use it. 515, you can use it. And the difference between 555 and 515 is 515 is more peaceful versus 555. 555 is just like bam. 515 is like, you're gonna look at yourself in the mirror, you're gonna see what changes you need to make, and you're gonna, you know, move accordingly. If that makes sense. Okay. I'm drawing corresponding symbols to the intentions I'm setting. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Done. So, oh shoot, I need to charge my phone, bro. The phone. Y'all gonna miss it? Okay. So, I wrote my symbols, my sigils that mean different things, that are gonna do different things. Okay, beautiful, amazing. We already pierced through so that the stuff that we use can, you know, really seep in, okay? And we're gonna write it one more time. Here you could just write your birthday and your date of birth. Perfect. So that's done. Not done, but it is done with all inscriptions and things like that. So we're gonna move on to the next candles to go ahead and finish the working. So these are for a client, and all right. Thank you. Okay. Go ahead. All right. And for real. This one I couldn't do the symbol, so the symbol magic will be on mine, but these I have to work on normal. You're off tomorrow, right?
Yes, Saturday.
Oh yeah. What in the world, girl? Okay, now I'm happy. I was always happy, but now I'm super happy, bro.
Also got a surprise for tonight.
What?
Well, what time are you getting home?
11. Why?
I got a surprise on my phone.
Okay. Can I see it?
No.
Why? I want to see. Can you give me a hint? What's the hint? What's the hint? I want a hint. Give me a hint. I want to see. What's the hint? I want to see if I can guess it. What is that? Some movie? Oh. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. What the heck?
It's the new movie.
How'd you get that?
Fucking illegal stuff.
Okay. Between me and you. Okay. Okay, beautiful. We're gonna amplify the energy. I usually just do this for more stubborn cases. And one of the main ways, if your client lives long distance or the person lives long distance, is a photo. Okay. Wait, I already have a photo. Hello? Okay, so... Been there, done it, na, na, na. it's fine. It's good enough. Alright, I'll take it. The heck is that, dude? The freak? Like, what in the world is that?
With a
Yeah. So strange. Okay, I guess. My ears, bro. When did I get supersonic hearing? Like, does she have a bird? Like, what is going on? Oh my goodness, dude. Go, shawty. It's your birthday.
TV.
Potentially, bro. Alright, bam. That's alright. I'm pretty damn sure that's it. Alright, cool. So, if it alright. I tried my best with them, bro. Like, I really did. Anyway, okay. All right. Beautiful. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some oils. So we're gonna do this one first because and we're gonna do an offering. I mean, no offering. We're gonna do a more of a ritual kind of base candle. It's very easy to do, right? And we can like coat all of this together. We really wanna, you know, get this in merged, you know. Okay. This beat is on my supersonic, funky fresh. Beautiful. All right, and we'll take care of this one too, just in case, just because. All right, awesome. So now we have the complete thing. Okay, we're ready to kind of move forward. Okay, and we are in a new moon. Okay, so just kind of be aware of that. Hi. All right. Hi. I already did readings and I'm now doing candles. If we have time, I'll jump back to readings, but we did do readings, just no one came. Which we did, like Melly can attest. I did do a collective channel as well. I think I did like maybe one for you, so I'm not even sure. Also add the oils to the paper, okay? So I'm gonna try a new method that Moonlight and Sage always says, which is to do all 4 corners. So I usually don't do that. I will usually draw in a symbol that I like, but we're in new energy, we're in trying new things and whatnot, we're opening the roads and we're trying different magics, okay? So because of that and the eclecticness of it all, right, we're gonna go ahead and do that, okay? We're gonna banish this. So this client has a love. This client has a love, right? And so we're going to remove the obstacles that are in the way, and we're gonna heal this person as well, right? We really want them to succeed. We already labeled the offering, we're opening the roads, we're healing, okay? And we're going to also add some divination or some like, hey, like let's take some of this serious, you know? Let's remove the self-sabotage here, bro. Yeah. We want it to be sweet. We want them to succeed as well, okay? So, yeah. All right. So, yeah, this is opening the roads and success in their endeavors. And this is for the love, the love, the love to come. The healing love, the healing love, the healing love to come. And I really want love to come, so we're gonna now incorporate elements of love, okay? So, yeah. This could be a diagram of a circle. I'm also going to do a creation manifestation oil by one of our beautiful basically like high priestesses, mentees and graduates, almost graduate, Melly. So yeah, it's very nice. It's a very tasteful one. Okay. We already got all our mixes. We want to unjinx anything just in case, and Florida water is really good for that. Obviously we already did our protection herbs and all that, but I really like incorporating Florida water in everything now. Okay, we really want it to stick, and we really want to break those obstacles because what's it called? What's the word? If for this particular situation, they work long distance from each other. So cat's claw bark is amazing for breaking down obstacles that were in the way, and healing and stuff like that. But we're going to do a healing unification process to it. I noticed that he responds the best when I use that mix, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some of that now. I'm also gonna get some passion flower. That's perfect for transmutation. I want him to think clearly. I'm going to do some creation energy, intentions. What else? We're definitely going to incorporate some cobalt. Skullcap can be used. Oh, marshmallow. Oh my gosh, yes. Marshmallow roots. I'm going to use Solomon Seal's root. And clover. You can also do dragon's blood as well if you want. Okay. Licorice root is really, really good for removing those obstacles as well, but specifically in love. Yeah. And I'll do a little bit of mugwort, more for the domination aspect of it. This is just for him to release any stubbornness and not essentially fight the process of healing, basically. Nothing more. So that's pretty much what we need that for. And even though I'm showing y'all, I'm also going to connect with the herbs, okay? And incorporate them into the working as needed. We don't need a lot of cocoa, but we do want to incorporate it. It's really time to bring these two together. I'm going to do a circle of marshmallow root because I'm feeling called to this as the base herb. I felt like it was going to be cinnamon or clove, but they changed it on me. This is more of a soft dom. Okay, so just kind of be aware of that. I want to release stubbornness from overburden. Yeah, it will. I would need to see how, we would need to do a consultation to make sure that we are in alignment before, because I don't want to do the candle and then it doesn't work. Or you could do a tester mini and see how that goes, basically. Okay, but yes, it will work for that. We're gonna add a fertility element to it, because especially with that potent creation magic, I don't want you to think of fertility as pregnancy. I want you to think of fertility as creation. Okay, beautiful. And I'm gonna go ahead and add calendula. If you notice, we layered a lot of beautiful, soft and strong, firm blends of dom. So this is more of a mermaid vibe here, but still kind of siren-y here, but also very, you know, soft dom from a fire aspect. You know, I'm incorporating kind of like the higher mind of Aries, and that's the energy we kind of want in this beautiful Venus day, okay? Because this is how she's going to be showing up to us, okay? Beautiful. They are beautifully blended, okay? We just need that second base of passion flower and we are good, okay? Beautiful. I'm also going to cloak her, if I'm being honest. I like to protect my clients a little extra, so I know these are mediums, but I really want her to succeed, and this mother effer needs to believe that it is from his own, you know, self. Oh, here's the healing mixture that I was talking about. We don't need a whole lot of this because I ended up doing my own healing mixture. We don't need a whole lot of this, but we can incorporate a little bit of this. It won't be the end of the world if we do. We can definitely incorporate cowrie seashells into the mixture as well, especially because of the mermaid energy that's kind of around, okay? Milk thistle is really, really good for purification. Milk thistle is your girl for creation and purification and cleansing. So milk thistle, okay? Milk thistle for sure. Add a little bit of that, okay? Add some in here too. It almost like changes the hands of fate around, basically, okay? All right. Is the process we will connect to which kind of energy? So, the process is like you would book a consultation and I will do a reading. You can do it on the live if you want. The consultation is $5 and I would just see how it would go. I would check on your energy and see what you're trying to accomplish and how it would go if I performed it on your behalf. If my spirits are comfortable with your spirits and the magic blends well, then yes, right? So a consultation is $5. And then I email you or let you know, hey, like I'm gonna do it on this day because I do have a 72-hour window of response time and whatnot. And yeah, and if I don't do it on the live, then I can do it in private, and I'll send you a recording, and I'll just give you periodic updates or let you know. I do also post them on the stories, but since I'm not on TikTok anymore, you'll see them on the live here. You'll see them on the lives here, or you can check them out on the stories on Instagram, basically, because that's where we're at right now. But I do like read a candle with me, so, and I'll let you know, hey, this is yours, basically, and it shows up online. So yeah, so that's how that would work. Yeah, I hope that helped. I don't know if that made sense. Did that make sense? I think it made sense. I'm not sure. All right, anyway, so now that we've incorporated all of those elements, I'm going to add an extra ring of clove. This is more to solidify it and kind of get him to understand, like, bro, we mean business, bro. We mean business, bro. You know, I know we're doing a soft dom, but we mean business, bro. Okay? I got powdered clove to see essentially like how it would go, right? And I'm trying to think. We're gonna add a little bit of sandalwood. When I say a little bit, I mean a little bit. It don't take a lot. I'm also going to, just because of the nature of the client's partner, just for me, for my sanity, I'm going to, I bought this for this purpose. I got a premonition on it. Part of working with the spirits is they're gonna ask you to buy random ass weird things, and you're not gonna know what the F it means until way later. So I got the image, because my clairvoyance is kicking in. I got the image of what's on this bottle. I had no idea why I got this image, and it wasn't until today that I see it on this bottle, because it was on a lady's shirt. This exact same image was on a lady's shirt. She was wearing a white shirt, and this was front and center, and I'm staring at her like, the fuck, what, huh? I was like, clocked it. I got you, spirit. I don't know when, I don't know why, but I know I'm going. Okay. I find that image today, on the day of the new moon, the day of Aries, the day of 7 planets in alignment, the day of a whole new life. I don't think it's a coincidence. So I did purchase the bitch, yeah. All right. Beautiful. All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. We are ready. I'm also going to incorporate some elements to really spice it up with the couple. So I have this deck for specific purposes when we do Majestic at night, which is something that was on TikTok, you know. Anyway, so and it answers adult questions or 18+ questions, basically, for couples that want to spice things up in the bedroom. Spirit will tell you how, or your ancestors do. Anyway, you can use the same set of cards, especially if you really want to incorporate that passion back. You can use the same set of cards, okay? So just kind of be aware of that. So we're going to distribute some imagery here, right? Of what we're trying to accomplish or what we're trying to heal, right? She wants, you know, specific things to happen in their relationship again. And we want to help her with that. So we're just going to incorporate not a whole lot of, more like the healing imagery, right? But I don't know where YouTube stands on it. So yeah. Okay. And we definitely want to incorporate an imagery of like, elements of fire and things like that. Okay. So we're essentially ready. These are just mediums, but I'm working it like a high tier ritual, okay? But this is because she deserves it. You can also incorporate hearts, seashells. Okay, these are other indications that are like it's going to solidify, okay? Circles, like this would represent like a geometric circle figure if you wanted to. You don't have to do that. The candle can go in here as well if you had it in glass. Okay. All right, perfect. So, and like I'm gonna incorporate this little butterfly because we are changing the whole, you know, nature of the interactions between them to be more passionate, to be more loving, to be more fruitful than what it is. Okay, so yeah, beautiful. So now all that there literally is left is to just, you can whisper it if you want to, but it's already essentially done, so you are good. I'm going to put any anxiety, anti-anxiety, or for success in the mental state, mostly because of and then we really want to do the passion in the emotional state. You can also use astrology to help you. I'm going to put this, since Cancer and Capricorn are sister signs, the 10th house and the 4th house mirror each other in a couple of different ways. They do interlap with each other in unique ways. And then we're putting this one in the eastern direction here. Another way that you could have formatted this would be, these would be switched. And yeah, beautiful. All right, beautiful. And then if you wanted to, you could either put dirt if you wanted, ancestral dirt, maybe a little bit, not a whole lot, honestly, but check with your ancestors first. Okay. And then or just like random dirt to connect with the element, or you can put water underneath. Okay, if that would be something else to give it life either or, either element is fine. Okay, and that is going to like become, okay. So I'm not gonna mess with that real quick. I'm gonna move this over on BRB. I'm also going to put the symbols on the bottom. I did write them on the paper. That's why I wasn't as worried that that I didn't write my symbols on, but it's okay. Not the end of the world. Okay. So sir. All right. Let me go ahead and place those symbols down, bro. Okay. Awesome. Done. And let's put a few on this side. Okay. Perfect. So that's done. Okay. So we're gonna do the paper. Now I'm gonna get my candles. I need to clean my area basically. But it's my candle's turn. I'm excited. We got all orders in. And I'm gonna also do some boosters for a client, one final client as well. I found my little scraper. Hold on. All right, awesome. All right, so I might keep this for inspo. I don't know what that is. Okay. Nothing here. It almost looks like a bird. Come on, or like a big arrow. And then just like a candle. Oh, we got a horseshoe. I do like that. Damn, bro. I don't like that nasty ass stain, dude. It does not have to be perfect. All right. So now with mine, we're going to attempt to do this sigil to see how that effect goes. I'll be letting y'all know. Probably on the live though. And in class for sure. They should really do witchy ASMR. Okay, beautiful. Okay, whatever. All right. Took like a million bajillion years, but we're here. Cleanse it first. Scrub it down. Some people like to envision, I like to say it in my head. I release the intentions that were on this plate, on this table, on this whatever, magical place, whatever you want to call it. Magical talisman tablet, whatever. Ritual space. Alright. Alright, awesome. Now all your elements of incorporation can go in here. We're gonna re-add the seashells. Gonna add some of these things, the mixtures. And start your circle. It's so crazy because I will only use some herbs seasonally. It's just so weird. I won't use them year round. I'll use them, and then if it turns out that they're corresponding the months of, and I'm like, girl, what? It reminds me of like plants being year round and all. Oh, this is really beautiful synergy right now. I love this. This is the feeling I'm going for. I'm gonna add this because I know it needs momentum. I need to kick it into high gear. It needs to kick into high gear, right? And it's fire. Hello, duh. We don't want a bunch of fire. No, no. Let me think. Ooh, heck yeah. Alright, I'll figure that out later. Ooh, heck yeah. An oldie but a goodie. We were probably gonna need some at some point, so it's fine. Hello? Can I put it in here? Oh, maybe it's an oil. Hello? Hello? Duh. But did I put it in here? No. No. Nars. Yes. Yes, for sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll try it. Okay. But Nars. This is gold, so I'm just gonna grab that over there. Save ya. Here you are. Looking for you everywhere, dude. The F. I really be using herbs, bro. I just realized it. Okay. Okay. Damn, bro. Yeah. Okay. It's just hitting me right now. Oops. It's okay. I guess I needed a lot of that. I always forget that that thing is missing the damn stuff, but it's okay. We'll just grab from here to do the roots. And that will be our base. Okay. What? It smells so beautiful. Okay. Awesome, awesome. amethyst. Yes. Maybe yes. I'm gonna yeah. Everything works out. No taking control. Move on my own safety. Yes. Hell yes. 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 Kind of. Yes, yes, and yes. Okay. We're not leaving any stone unturned. Especially since we're using a... Quédate otra vez, quédate toda la noche, quédate otra vez, quédate otra vez. All right, so let's get it, girl. Let's get it, girl. No stone unturned. No stone unturned. I feel like after this I'm gonna fly, bro. I'm straight up fly. I'm gonna just start flying. I feel like I'm really mastermind planning this, like, whew. But I really want it to blend well, so I'm treating this more as a ritual, if y'all haven't noticed, and less as a just a regular mini boostas. Fire heals with water. But it has the capacity to heal with everything else. So yeah. I love this mix. I love this blend. It's very me right now. Or it's very who I want to be, actually. I can already feel the healing coming. Perfect. All right, and you can grab some of this, you know, munch it on up in here at this point. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, go ahead and add the oils. I'll do it on the candles in a bit. And I add this one because I was told to. So we're gonna do it. We gonna do it. We got a dropper. I am not going to sell myself short, so. Already got that. We're gonna definitely do some of this for sure. For sure. I said bitch for sure. Anyway. Let's get some of this. No. Let's what? Let's get this actually. I like that better. I'll refill that later. Alright, awesome. Alright, we're not gonna add like too many Oreos, because we really want it to sink in, and we're gonna coat the candles with the semi-dry fixtures, basically. So yeah. Grab your transmutation though. Was I gonna get it? Wait, so. No, I already. Wait, I don't need it. Hello? I forgot, like, part of the procedure. Hilarious. Beautiful. I'm, like, loving this oil. It's been turning my luck around. I thought it was just gonna be for finances, but turns out it's just whatever. I was like, okay. Even in warm months. So random. Love it. It always makes me laugh the way things appear. The way things appear in our reality. Hey. I like this mixer too. Perfect. Awesome. Perfect. That's gonna be the root. Or the root. Formulate. Beautiful cover girl. Okay. Now you can mixy. And coordinate. Also, this is when you can connect. I'm linking myself to each herb. I'm connecting to each herb. I'm really like tapping in. We used about like 13 herbs. I'm not gonna lie. We incorporated elements of protection, elements of transmutation, and elements of discernment. Okay. I also removed, and through healing, obstacles that might be in the way of the payout, right? We're gonna do the same thing as this. We're gonna really mix in here. I'll reformulate the circle in a bit. Even if it looks messy, it's fine. I disorganized it and I will reorganize it, but I really want to connect and blend these herbs together for them to link and work towards the highest good, and really, you know, set the intention of them connecting to the way that you mean the sigil to be. Envision the sigil at this point, or the sigils that you'll be using, or symbols that you'll be using. Okay? Beautiful. And you can also go ahead and fill this with water. And we're going to go ahead and put our symbol on the bottom here, like I was saying earlier. You can spread them around as well, because we have we have a bigger plate that we're working with. So this is the way it'll be working. Okay, beautiful, amazing, awesome. Okay, all right, now that we have that, we just need water. You can get the water that you want. I'm gonna get the water I like. All right. So I went ahead and set the intentions. And now we can go ahead and work. Okay? I actually don't need it. Beautiful. Bro, it's fine. Grab your pencil. Done. That did not take as long as I thought, which is exciting. All right.
Let the
All right. We are still here. Okay, rituals are the fun part. Getting ready to finish up mine. Okay. Awesome. We can put this in the mental quadrant to help with energy, since it's mental energy that we need. Okay.
I'm gonna turn this on.
Yeah, I already tried. You want to open the window? Because I hear it's going to get cold tonight. I know. According to Carl. Alright. We are done. Okay? And we spoke it into the energy as well, okay? Alright. Bam, done. And done. Alright. And I'm gonna go ahead and add in those papers. Go ahead and add that paper. I need like one more paper. And then we're done. Is this spiral? Notebook, where are you, bro?
Over there.
Where? Oh no, I got this one. I got this one. Remove all four corners.
We got milk for days. Thank you.
Of course. And that's it, y'all. Okay. So we have time for maybe like 2 questions and then I'm done, bro. Today was really busy with rituals. But that is essentially what you would do. So yeah. Okay. I use this as inspo, but we can go ahead and move it out the way. And we'll see the results in a minute. Awesome. Okay, and that is done. We did all clients and even some from Michelle. I think we have 2 paid slots left. We already did the collective. Yeah. Is there anyone that wants to get on the paid list before I turn in for the night? Or do a subscriber one? I'm happy, grateful, and thankful. Is she here? That's okay. She might have fallen asleep. It's not the end of the world. We still have tomorrow. Alright, I went ahead and pinged her. Besides Goldie, if that's it. That's essentially what I did. Today is the new moon in Aries. I hope you did your rituals. If not, affirmations. If not, at least ask your team or set an intention tonight for them to give you some sort of a divination on, you know, what else you wanted to do. We're gonna go ahead and give her like 2 minutes. But if she doesn't show, that'll be the night. And it's okay. I have tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the 2nd. You have a 3-day window, but I really wouldn't prolong it because the new moon energy is so quick. Even though there's a 3-day fresh energy window, just as a heads up, okay? But you technically have until 3 days. But since the new moon entered last night or early in the AM at some point, it's from that point, basically. Okay, so it's okay if no one needs a reading. It's not the end of the world. I just want to make sure I got to everyone because I don't want to be blamed that I didn't see or didn't pay attention or something. Speak up or forever hold your peace. I forgot to post the collective reading. So I'm really glad I did it the night before because I totally forgot to post it. I was busy, tired. All right. Goldie didn't reach out. It's been 2 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Happy Friday. Happy Venus Day. I love y'all. I hope y'all did your rituals. If not, you still have a little bit of time. You just, you know, are being part of the second collective. I love you all so much. Good night. Have a beautiful day. You deserve it. Go get that success and just don't turn back around this time. I love you. Bye.